One of my subscribers reached out to me wanting help with one of his Facebook pages with over 1 million followers. So what you're about to see is a complete page audit of his Facebook page with over 1 million followers and how he can improve to get more views and more followers to his page. I actually broke down all the different steps that he needed to take in order to improve his content, make it better, and make more money. Not only that, but I also gave him a complete strategy on how he can grow a second page to make even more money. And if you want to be in one of these videos where I audit your Facebook page, provide you with feedback and tips on how to improve your page and make more money, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram, because that's where I post the next time that I'll be doing page audits. All right, so let's jump into the video. All right, Joe, so why don't you just quickly introduce yourself, who you are, what do you do, and what sort of success I would say have you had on Facebook so far?
I've been in social media content and page management for, quite a few years now. I used to work for a YouTuber back in the day, and I essentially evolved into solely working on managing his Facebook page. That kind of developed into managing other YouTubers' Facebook pages, and now I've got a full-time position working for quite a popular golf YouTuber, and I totally run his Facebook page, and it's having some really good success. I just think there's opportunities to kind of take it to the next level, and I really appreciate it.
How has it been working with YouTubers, in a different level in terms of them coming to you and say, hey, here's all my videos, manage my page? Because from my experience, sometimes it can be a headache because they come from a mindset of creating content for YouTube. They have no clue how to actually optimize for Facebook. We kind of headbutts a little bit in terms of, hey, this is what you should be doing for Facebook. You can't do this for you can't be implementing the same stuff. So what's been your experience with that?
Yeah, I definitely can relate to that. Before, I used to do this just on a freelance kind of self-employed basis for YouTubers. I reached out to this one YouTuber, and he's got some great YouTube content. It's kind of like dog and pet content. And I just knew that content would do really well on Facebook. He just didn't have a Facebook page at the time. Reached out to him. We had a really great relationship. He just literally gave me all the kind of freedom to do what I want with it. At the beginning, it was great because I had this massive selection of YouTube content. I knew which ones were going to do well. Eventually, that kind of good content started to run out. Some of the videos weren't doing so well. I was basically trying to persuade him to create original content for Facebook.
Yeah.
And I tried for a long time. It just didn't end up happening.
They don't know the money, man. That's the thing. They don't know how much money you could make on Facebook. I had YouTubers. They spent 3 years making videos for YouTube, making a solid income, and then from 3 months, they go on Facebook. We actually set up a strategy for them. And guess what? They just blow past whatever they were making on YouTube. I've seen that happen multiple times, so they don't have a clue. Okay, so this is the first page you want to talk about. This is a golfing page. I haven't looked into him specifically on YouTube, but I'm guessing this is someone who has spent a lot of time building this brand in the golfing space, right?
He's literally the biggest, most popular YouTube golfer.
The numbers are not bad. Some of the videos can definitely be improved in the video editing aspect. I'm gonna guess it's mostly men. I would say tier 1, which is the US, UK, some of those followers. That's a significant following, 1.2 million followers. How many views does this page get on a monthly basis?
So December, the page had 55 million views, 15-20 second short videos. Those ones really did well last month.
I mean, in terms of how the page is doing, I think that's a pretty decent amount of views. But what about the behind the scenes monetization? Does it have full monetization for all the different tools?
We've got all the monetization for obviously in-stream ads on Reels. We have just literally yesterday, and we've just got the invite to the engagement performance bonus.
You read my mind. I was about to ask you this. This is why you're doing this, right?
We've always kind of done this anyway, but when we got invited to it, I was like, we got to sign up for this because those kind of posts do so well anyway.
It definitely works for engagement. What I would say is I would incorporate the branding, the logo, or perhaps him, like photo versus text. Because what I've seen with other content creators is that sometimes posting text only will do well, but posting the photo will also do very well. So you can do is you can ask the same question twice. I'll tell you how to do that. So, okay, so that's one question. And then you can do the exact same thing with a photo using his branding and saying something, what's your favorite golf course in the last 12 months? which is very similar to this question right here.
Mm-hmm.
But you're generating additional engagement because honestly, with 1.2 million followers, I would say that less than 5% of his followers are interacting or engaging with his content. This is mostly people outside of his core audience. So the 55 million views you got in the last 30 days, I would bet my bank account that is mostly 90% of people who are not following the page. This is why you have to make content for people who don't know who you are. So you always want to incorporate some sort of branding so that people can start recognizing his face and his brand.
Yeah.
And you can do experimenting is the best thing. Test having text posts versus photo with branding and see which one does better. Incorporate both. Do it for a week, 7 days. See what happens and see if you can get additional engagement just by having his face on the image instead of just posting a text. Okay, so my next question to you is, are all of these videos made specifically by the content creator, or are you taking videos from third-party content creators as well?
At the moment, 90% of it is Rick's and Rick's content or content that we create. There's a couple of pages like you see in there. Rick's got a like personal relationship with them. They've given him the go-ahead to share some of their content. You know, that it gets views and engagement on Rick's page as well. So
yeah,
I mean, essentially, we want to make this page almost like the golf hub on Facebook.
So my advice to you is to take full advantage of the collaboration feature that Facebook offers. So before we get into this, because I do want to talk about this specifically that you're looking at right now, I'll tell you how to actually do this properly so you're not leaking reach, because what you're doing with this is just letting out a bunch of reach and engagement that is unnecessary. I'll tell you how to fix this. But what I would say is, for example, let's say, I don't know who this person is, but let's say he's a famous golfer and he also has a following on Facebook. And so if they do some sort of collaboration or interview or something like this, then what you do is you upload the video and then you tag that other page as a collaborator to your video. So that way you're feeding into each other instead of having to share the video on each other's pages. So it's gonna bring a lot of the engagement from his page to yours and from your page to his. And it's gonna definitely keep the engagement within Facebook, and it's gonna blow up your numbers for that week. Trust me, that works 10 times better. Now, in terms of this, specifically this, I wouldn't advise you to do this. Never share YouTube links on your Facebook page. Let's be honest, Facebook is here to make money. And so they don't want you to just send people off Facebook somewhere else, especially YouTube. They don't want you to do that. Your reach is always gonna be limited. So you can see here, 62, 3 comments. You compare that to any other post and you can see the difference. You can see 12 comments, 96. So they don't really like this. Stop posting links, don't do the links. What you can do is repurpose the videos in 3 different ways. So the first one is you're gonna make a Facebook reel. 30 seconds, take a simple little clip from the podcast and upload it to Facebook. And then you take a 3-minute clip, edited, whatever it is they're talking about, the highlighted points, kind of like a mini trailer. And essentially you're gonna put that together, upload it to your Facebook page as a video that you'll be able to monetize. And then when you upload the reel, you connect the reel to your video. And at the end of your video, you wanna have a call to action saying, hey guys, if you wanna watch the full podcast, go here. And you put youtube.com/whatever, right? So you send them straight to the podcast. You don't have them click a link. You have them just say, if you want to watch the full podcast, go and search it on YouTube, and they'll do that by themselves. Now, the other option that you have is use the comment section. So if you go to the comment section, post it on the first link, and then you can put the link on the comment section because the comment section is not going to get affected by reach. It's like you're creating a funnel. Reels are going to get the most views. They're going to send traffic to your 3-minute video, and from your 3-minute video, they're gonna find the link either in the comment section or you're telling them, go and find my podcast on YouTube. And that's it. So, but you're making money. So do you have any other questions in regards to this page?
To be fair, I think that's been really helpful in terms of, because that's one thing I've personally wanted to kind of stop doing in terms of putting links. That's just where I think, well,
Yes.
Rick and the few of the guys that I work for, that's just something that they've always done. So I think that's something that, like, now I've got the more confidence to be like, okay, we need to just stop doing that. In terms of like the engagement bonus, like how lucrative can it be in terms of if you say post daily kind of engagement posts and stuff like that? Can it do really well?
In this specific case, you can get away with posting, as you know, I would say a couple times per day, because the audience is quite big. So you can post 2 or 3 different text posts and, like I said, photo with the branding to get people engaged. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning the branding is because people are more likely to respond to faces. So if they've been following the page for a while and they see his face and then some sort of nicely, designed graphic image with the text, the question you're asking, people who haven't seen a video for a while, who are following the page, might be more inclined to actually like it and comment and all that. So from the existing followers, instead of having to rely on, essentially Facebook promoting your post to random people. But essentially, it's all about posting. The more you post, the more engagement you get. Take full advantage of the overnight hours. So where are you at right now?
So UK, so I think I'm 5 hours ahead.
Okay, so what's the main audience for this page? Is it US or UK?
I think it's like 40% US and like 30% UK.
Take advantage of the like most people. Whenever I tell them, hey, you post a little bit more, they'll think, well, I don't have enough space in daytime to post, all the stuff that I want to post. Say, well, take advantage of the overnight hours. If you have people from the UK, if you have people from the US, you're always going to get traffic, even if you're posting at 3 a.m. in the morning. So if you want to take a full advantage of the engagement bonus, post at 2 a.m., you can post at 5 a.m., and then do 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m. So you start rotating every 2 or 3 hours, you have something on the page. And trust me, you will hit that bonus.
Just one other quick thing, like one thing that we found, even though we've had these really good months, like the follower growth hasn't been like that great. So is there any other like little quick tips that we can do or improve on that will help with followers?
Absolutely, my man. I would consider that the page is making significant income. So I would take 10-15%, and this is something that you got to talk to the content creators to see if they're okay with this. But I would say is reinvesting into bringing some of the people who already watch your content back to follow the page. Don't get me wrong, you don't need any more followers. If it's a metric because you guys want to hit a specific goal, let's say you want to hit 2 million followers in the next 6 months, then yeah, it makes sense to do some sort of advertising behind that. But I would say the easiest way and the cheapest way that you can get followers, targeted followers for this page, is to target everyone who has watched at least 1 or 2 videos from your page. So that means if you had 55 million people who watch your videos and 90% of the people didn't follow the page, I would actually create a targeting strategy to retarget all of those people who watch at least 1 video and use your top most viral video to get them back into your page and get them to like. Specifically, a pay per like campaign to get them to follow your page. Because if they already like your video, they already left a comment, they already watched your video, they're more likely to follow you because of that, instead of having to go to random people who have never watched one of your videos organically. This is the easiest way to go from 1.2 to maybe 1.5 to 2 million. And you don't really have to spend that much money because your cost per follower is going to be, I would say, 50% less than just going with a complete cold audience. Now, the second way to grow your following is by just completely organic. And I think the best way to improve that would be with your editing style. These are very simple videos. There's nothing really special about the video, but I would probably make the videos a little bit longer, maybe 1 minute and 30 seconds, to increase that watch time and retention, and so that the Facebook algorithm pushes the video a little bit more. So that way, you get more watch time, you get more people watching the video, and Facebook will recommend it. At the same time, I would encourage you to improve upon the editing style. So by adding special effects like special sounds, so whenever they hit the ball, make the sound added on top of the video extremely loud to, you know, captures people's attention while they're watching the video. And at the same time, adding some additional components to the video. So for example, if something happens where I don't know, let me see if I can play this video. So zooming in and out to his face, like, and you can put some text on next to his name right here, some text saying he looks really focused or something like that, right? So every 3 seconds, every 5 seconds, you want to have some sort of pace. And the way to do this is by, like, whenever you're editing a video, play the video for 5 seconds. If something is not changing in those 5 seconds, make a change. Go like 1, 2, 3, 4, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, change. And you go like this and you start changing the format of the video, either zooming in, adding text, adding a special sound, adding something that makes the video stand out so that people continue to pay attention. Because let's say that this is a 46-second video. If I, within the first 5 seconds, decide to just scroll away to the next video, that's it. Your retention is trash. It's not gonna get promoted. But if I watch at least 30 seconds of this video, the video will get promoted. It will get picked up by the Facebook algorithm, and that's gonna bring a bunch of new followers to your page.
Would you advise to, say, like a 40-second video like this, upload it as a short video or upload it as a reel?
If you want to get followers, what I would say is reels are the best way. The more reels you upload, the more followers you'll get. Now, reels will also make you some money. Ads on reels, if you have it, turn on Facebook, you will make some money. However, if you want to just focus on making money, then I would say uploading regular videos. Typically by rule is anything under 60 seconds, I make it a reel. Anything over 60 seconds, it'll typically be a video that I'll monetize with Instagram ads. If you want to upload this 46-second video, that's fine, but that's only with the purpose of making money. So what I would do is I would go back for the last 14 days, perhaps the last 30 days, check all the videos that are under 60 seconds and see how much money they made. If it makes a difference, compare that to the videos that, videos that made a little bit more money, but they're probably 2-3 minutes long or more, then you can see the difference between, short videos are making me the same amount of money or are they making me less money? And if that's the case, then I would just stick to the long format 2-3 minute videos and just do this as just Facebook Reels, and that's it.
Okay, cool. Now, last question. I put like a few hashtags on Reels, like 3 or 4. Is there any reason to do that on videos as well?
No, not at all. I would say the tags on your Facebook videos, that's a little bit more important. I would actually always have the same 3 tags. I'm pretty confident that you can search for golfing tags and you can put them in the video to get additional suggested audiences. And the Facebook algorithm is pretty good at finding those audiences. These are just suggestions. It's not like on YouTube where you can actually specifically put tags on your video and rank for those specific terms. But on Facebook, these are just suggestions. They're not really that important, but I would have them anyways, just in case.
That makes sense. I appreciate your help, mate.
Let's talk about your next page.
I created the page like 3 years ago because I knew there was a gap in the market for like Disney content on Facebook. Like Disney content on YouTube is really popular, Disney vloggers, that kind of thing. Obviously Disney World and everything. I really love going to the park and stuff as well. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna create content for it. I want to give this a real go. So this is kind of like started out 2 weeks ago, started posting again. I mean, it's early days, but any kind of advice for this to set me on the right path and give me the foundation would be really, really helpful.
All right, so this is a fairly small page. I know it's been a week or 2 weeks, but have you noticed like the engagement coming back to the page?
Yeah, to be fair, actually, if you scroll down a little bit, that reel's actually, in terms of engagement, there's been quite a few likes and comments in there, which has been nice to see. And then another video, if you scroll down, that we posted a few days ago, that's actually got quite a bit of for the page and just what we're used to.
Okay, so these videos, how are you finding these videos for your page?
We filmed these when we're in Disneyland, so these are all original.
All right, so couple of things. Number one, you have to get this up. 3,000 followers is nothing. So if you want to get it monetized, you got to get to at least 5,000. So just get that up. Invest a little bit of money into ads.
I've tested a couple of small ads and stuff, but I kind of want to wait for a video to kind of really do well with engagement and things, so then I know then that I'm not going to be paying loads to get that, you know.
Here's my issue with this. Right now, it's probably not a big deal because not a lot of people are seeing your videos. But once you get big, more people are going to start checking out your videos. And so they're more likely to grab those videos and use it for whatever they want. Do you have any problems with doing voiceovers or getting on camera?
No, we've got a vlogging channel. And that's like, we're always in the videos and stuff. I was going to explain as well. First, it was going to be, this page was, the premise was to make the viewer feel like they were back in the park. Basically POVs of the rides, walk through of the park and stuff. So like if they're really missing the theme parks, they can basically go back to this page, see the rides, watch it and experience it for themselves. But also I didn't know if that was the right thing to do. Like, would it be best to showcase me and my wife in these videos so they can connect with us, feel like they're at the park with us in that way?
So luckily for you, since I've been able to work with a lot of different content creators, I actually did work with someone who does these specific types of videos, but not Disney. They essentially go and review different parks and stuff, and they make videos very similar to this. Now, the way that they made it work was by, number one, they shoot all their footage, everything, it's owned by them, but they'll add some additional stuff to the video. So number one, voiceover. They do the voiceover, and then they'll have, I call it the reaction bubble, which is the little bubble on the side. They're essentially talking about the experience of this specific section of the video. I'll give you a quick example. Let's say you have the little bubble right here. At the beginning of the video, the first 5 seconds of the video, you show the first 5 seconds of you just screaming or something and then talking about that specific section. Disney audience, if you think about it, it's all about storytelling. Yeah. They love stories and movies and all that. So you have to make it compelling for them to watch your video. It can't be this feels like a family vlog. There's no value to the viewer. But if you say, hey guys, this is the name of this roller coaster right here, and it actually took us 2 hours to get on this one, but it was well worth it. Perhaps every 30 seconds you want to show yourself on the video and talk about that specific part of the experience and your storytelling, what actually happened in that moment. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's really helpful.
I'll give you another example. You also want to pay attention to the highlighted points of the video. Let's say that the video starts right here. 25 seconds in, you can put a counter or something that says, major drop in 3, 2, 1, and you have the viewer hooked. So it comes down to storytelling, voiceover. You want to brand this because now there's less chances of someone taking these videos and just posting them on a random Facebook page. And if you add your voiceover, if you include your reaction bubbles and stuff like that, and you actually add some additional components to the video, it's gonna make it much difficult for Facebook to say these videos are not original enough. These are actual, unique videos that are providing value to the viewer. You can talk about how much did it cost for you to go on that Disney trip. Talk about the history of this thing right here, how it works. You can do some research and say, so this is exactly how this was the first animation that Walt Disney did, something like that, whatever. Yeah. You can talk about these things and make it a story. In every single video, you want to make it a storytelling video so that the viewer feels like they gain some value from your video.
That's really, it makes sense. Like if we did that more consistently.
Yes, and the branding you have is perfect because Lights, Camera, Magic, it could be a lot about the Disney story and the movies and the parks and all that, but it allows you to open the doors to different stuff. So once you start building that audience, you can also post contents about something that happened a couple years ago while making Snow White. And how the Snow White movie inspired another movie. And you can talk about these things and make a 2-minute video because it fits within the niche.
Yeah,
your niche
people will still be interested in it.
That's what I'm saying. You have a lot of potential to create all sorts of content and video ideas and reels. Have you ever seen those videos on TikTok of people saying, did you notice this on this specific movie? And it's just them talking about something that happened in the movie.
Oh, it's like a little Easter egg or something.
Yeah, exactly. You could make 200 videos out of Disney movies just doing that.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that at the parks as well.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. The branding that you have opens the doors. So it's sort of a menu of different options when it comes to what type of videos you want to see. You want to see videos about the parks? You want to see videos about the story of Disney? Or do you want to see videos about hidden Easter eggs on movies and Disney movies that and whatever news stories come out in terms of Disney, you can also cover those. So you're building a brand around Disney that is all about entertainment, storytelling, and news. If you want to do news as well, there's always a new Disney movie coming out. You can talk about it and give your review.
100%. That we've definitely got plans to do that for sure.
This one definitely has potential. I think you should definitely keep it up. Focus on the content and seeing which one do you like to do best, because at the beginning, the truth is you're probably not going to get a lot of views. But all it takes is one video to take off and you blow up on Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. But yeah, like I said, early days, but we're really excited for this page and we want to just go all in and, like I said, make it work. So yeah, really appreciate your help. And those tips makes a lot of sense. And like I said, I really appreciate it.
No problem, buddy. And I would say if you haven't watched my last video where it comes to testing Facebook ads, go and watch it, because what you can do is you can set up all these different types of videos. Like if you really want to know if it works or not, make a video about a storytelling video, make a video about an Easter egg, for example, and then make another video of a park ride or something with a voiceover, with your reaction, and then run all of those 3 videos with the same audience, 3 different ads. And you do that, and Facebook is going to let you know this one is getting you the cheapest followers, but at the same time, you're going to gain some feedback in the comment section and people actually liking and sharing, and you're going to know, okay, so the Disney audience actually likes these type of videos best. So I'll probably make a little bit more of these videos instead of having to spend. So that's how you validate the content before you even start spending time making all of these content to see what sticks.
That makes sense, mate. Like I said, I've dabbled a little bit with Facebook ads at the moment, testing them with different pieces of content like that, especially going forward when we focus more on different styles. That'll be helpful to see what works.
I think you're on the right path and you're probably gonna make some good money. So come back to me in the next 3 months. Let me know, hey Lester, I'm making $15K a month from this, and I'll be happy to hear that.
We're actually going to we'll go into Orlando. Now we've got a lot of plans, a lot of ideas on what to film and stuff, and we're just super excited to come back and, like I said, create more videos for the page and stuff.
So it is definitely time consuming to take a little bit more time to create the content, but it's well worth it. You wouldn't believe how many DMs I get every single day from people saying, hey, I don't know why my page is not monetized. I don't know why my videos are not monetized. When I go check out the video, it's just an image with some automated AI voiceover on it. And I'm like, dude, really? You expect to make money with this type of videos? You can't. If you want to have a Facebook page that's going to make you money in the next 5 years, you got to spend the time to create content that's going to be there in 5 years. So it's not about just making a quick buck. That's the mindset of a lot of people. I'm just gonna make a quick buck. It's not gonna work. You have to build a brand and be there for the next 10 years and actually continue to make more money. The mindset of I'm just gonna build a quick Facebook page and just make $2,000 per month and then I get demonetized and that's it. For me, that's not a business. That's just a waste of time.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I know from personal experience working for other people and just a little bit for myself as well, Facebook has got so much potential. So many people still sleep on to this day. I think for me now, it's like I really want to utilize it for myself. I've got a huge passion for Disney and I can create good content there. So I'm looking forward to it and seeing how it does.
All right, my man. Thank you very much for jumping on this call. Keep me updated. Let me know how it goes. And I'll give you a copy of this video so you can, go back and review some of the stuff we talked about.
Yeah, that'll be appreciated, man. Thanks for having me on this call. It's been really, really helpful.
All right, man. Take care. Talk to you soon.
Nice one. See you later.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, just hit the like button below. It's really going to let me know whether you want me to make more videos like this. And also, if you're a content creator, you want my help, you want me to work one-on-one with you, I just launched my new coaching program where I'm going to be working with full-time content creators who want to take their revenue and followers to the next level on Facebook. The links are gonna be in the description below if you guys want more information. And if you're brand new to Facebook monetization and you wanna know how to build, grow, and monetize Facebook pages, then go ahead and watch this video right here where I break down exactly how to do that, how to build a successful Facebook page that you can make money from every single month. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video.